All right, welcome to Gun Deer Camp 2020. I'm just got up to the cabin and got the fire started. Pretty soon we're going to be joined by Shorts and by Nick the Animal Steel. We are going to do a father-son hunting trip, and I can't wait. This is going to be a great weekend. So stay tuned and catch us on a family deer hunt for 2020 rifle season in Wisconsin. All right, guys, this is day one at the cabin, and we just got up here. We fired up the wood burning stove. I've got Shorts in the background there, and Nick the Animal Steel are joining me. These are my two sons. So we're going to go ahead and show you how we do things at deer camp. Because we have the wood burning stove, don't mind all the mess. That's how it is typically up here during deer hunting, and we don't care. On the wood burning stove, we're warming up tortilla shells. And if you join me over here, you can see there's the 8-pointer that I shot last week. And that's the meat that we're using on our tacos. We have all the different seasonings here. We've got lettuce, some shredded cheese from my brother's farm, some salsa that we made back at the homestead, and then some sour cream that Matt milked from a cow at his apartment building. So so that's what we're having for dinner on day one. Opening morning, 2020 gun season. We're getting ready to go here. It's about 2 hours before light. So we're gonna hit her hard today and see what we can do. I'll be sleeping within an hour in my tree stand. All right, let's see what today brings.
What are we talking about?
So we just wanted to give you a little taste of what it's like at the cabin when we're all here hunting. This is the end of opening day, and Nick, how many deer did you see?
I saw 7 total, 5 does, 2 nubs.
And Shorts, what did you see?
I saw 3 does
and we're not shooting any does this year. Only going for the bucks.
Oh yeah.
So we didn't pull the trigger on any of them.
All right. Yeah, I should mention here in the northern part of the state, the wolves have just decimated our deer herd. I'll show you a couple pictures of what we have on the trail camera. Everything we're here right now is real skittish. The bucks are only coming in at nighttime. We were hoping to see them chasing the does and maybe getting a shot here at daytime, but it just isn't happening. So we're not going to waste any more time hunting here at the cabin. We're going to go back over to a family farm in the southern part of the state, and that's where you'll catch where the rest of this video is going to pick up from. So when you see us in the next frame hunting, that's where we are, and so it'll be the three of us hunting at the family farm. So here's a couple pictures of what we did have coming in, and don't laugh, they're not the biggest deer, but you got to understand, until we can get some management to the wolves up here, this is all we have. You know, years ago this was a really productive, high quality area to hunt, but when you let the lands go mismanaged, this is what happens. So it is what it is. All right, so get ready, we're off to the farm. We're day 2 at the farm. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. It's a little bit warm. I think the only way we're going to get any deer is if people are driving them. But we'll see. Stay tuned. Let's see what type of action we run into today. We have a abundance of deer here. So basically it would help out the ecosystem if we were to take a couple out of circulation. So our motto today is, if it's brown, it's down. Unless it's a little guy, you know. I'm soft-hearted that way. But we'll see what happens. All right, right now we are hunting in a real low spot. It's a valley where a small creek runs through the farm. I'll show you a picture of the creek here in a second, but I'm kind of still hunting through here, and every once in a while I'll just grab a seat along one of the big willow trees that are in here. This is a real good spot where I do notice a number of deer move through here. I got a good feeling about sitting here right now. Earlier this morning, I saw a couple deer move from a distance in here. We're going to set up on here right now, and I've got a feeling that we're going to at least get a doe, if not a doe and a buck. So, all right, let's check this out. We'll sit here for the afternoon and see what happens. This is pretty cool. I haven't even been here 30 seconds, I just got done shooting a clip telling you where I was going to be sitting down, and a big doe came through, and I took her. So that'll be good meat in the freezer. My oldest son, the guy that we always call Shorts, he's got a brand new family, so this meat is really going to help him out. And that way, if he doesn't get a deer, at least he's got some type of meat for his freezer. As you know by watching my video series, I already took one buck with the bow, and that'll be good for me and my wife for a while. But this will help out Shorts and his family, so we'll see how it goes. I'll show you a picture of that deer here coming up pretty quick.
Peekaboo.
I just got a text from Shorts. He just shot a big doe, and he's excited. Yeah, he's got a brand new baby at home, so him and his wife are really gonna be able to put that meat to good use. At the end of this video, I'll put in some pictures of the deer that he and I have collected, and we haven't heard from Nick yet, so I don't know what's up with him, if he's got one or not. But if Nick gets one, we'll put his picture up in here too. I know Nick is a pretty good sportsman, but he's also very finicky. He always waits for the big one to come by, so we'll see what happens. We just concluded the gun hunt here in Wisconsin. We had some success. We ended up seeing quite a few deer. Not much in the northern part of the state. I think if you look back at the beginning of this video, Nick's seen the most deer up north out of all of us. I think he saw about 7, was it?
Yeah, 7 or 8. I think it was 8.
8?
Yeah, total.
And then, you know, down here, we were kind of cursed a little bit with the weather. Today is the last day that we're hunting down here for regular rifle, and I bet you it's got to be about 55 degrees out, and when it gets that warm, you don't see any deer. The last 2 days in my spot, the first day I saw 9, the second day I saw 8. Nick was hunting the same farm as me, but he was on the other side. Excuse me. How did you do?
Well, for whatever reason, I didn't see too much, but I did see 2 does, and they were together at one time, so that was all the action I got, but so be it.
So it's all at the luck of a draw. And Nick acts pretty modest about his just, seeing a couple deer. One thing you got to understand is Nick has graduated to the next level of hunting. I believe that hunters go through different phases of their life. The first, phase is you first learn how to hunt is you're out to get whatever you can. And then the next phase is, you hunt for meat to help out loved ones. And one of the deer that we shot this week is going to a family that we're friends with, where they haven't had any luck or any success. And so we feel pretty good about that. But Nick has gone to the level where now he's gonna wait, and he's looking for that trophy buck, and that's pretty cool. I remember when I got to that level myself, it's kind of trying. It can get discouraging. You sit all week long and you don't pull the trigger, but the rewards, I think, in the long run, when that time comes when Nick does connect, are going to be much greater, because then he'll be able to harvest that trophy deer that he's after. So my hat is off to him. And Shorts did well too. You can tell Shorts isn't with us right now. He's got work, and so he at least harvested a gigantic doe that he's going to be able to use for food for his new family. So thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Carl's Off the Grid. I usually don't get a huge response. My viewers mostly are in it for the cabin. I can tell you next week we're going to go back to working on the cabin or debuting something that we got for the cabin. We'll give the hunting a week or two's rest. If I get enough response and enough requests, I may do a black powder hunt. I'll record it either way, and then maybe if we get a dead spot in the winter when nothing's going on, I can view it at that time. So I'd like to thank my subscribers, thank my new subscribers that are freshly with us for your support as well, and we'll catch you next week on Carl's Off the Grid.